Dear students, welcome back to our first chapter. Let's continue with our new topic, metamorphosis. But to understand it more clearly, we would take a look at the example of similarity. Here, example of female rabbit, that is doe, and its young one, kitten, is shown. They look similar to each other. Coming back to metamorphosis. In the example of similarity, we have seen that the young one and the adult animal look similar to each other. But it is not so in metamorphosis. So, what is the difference between similarity and metamorphosis? Let's take a look. Dear children, the life cycle of frog is shown. Here we can see the baby frog, that is the tadpole. It looks different from an adult frog. Yes, this change of form is known as metamorphosis. So, what will happen in metamorphosis? The young one that grows into an adult animal, it looks very different from its young one. Now, let's take a look at another example of metamorphosis. But, my dear students, do you all remember what is metamorphosis? Yes. In metamorphosis, the young one and the adult animal look very different from each other. So, coming back to the topic, and the topic is metamorphosis in a butterfly. Every one of us, we have seen butterfly. Am I right? Yes. They are an insect. They are the part of our environment. They are of various shapes and various colors. What do they eat? They will suck nectar from the flowers. Here the example of female plain tiger butterfly is shown. That is the life cycle of female plain tiger butterfly. And how many stages can we see? Yes, there are 4 stages. First stage, egg. Second stage, larva. Third stage, pupa. And the fourth stage is adult, that is the butterfly. Now, where do the female plain tiger butterfly lay its eggs? Yes, it will lay the eggs on the milkweed, that is the rui leaf. And after laying the eggs, that means after 6 to 8 days, larva emerges from the egg. Now my dear students, what do you mean by larva emerges from the egg? Yes, that means the larva will come out from the egg. And where do the larva comes out? On the same leaf. That means on the milkweed, that is the rui leaf. This larva of butterfly is called as caterpillar. But what happens when the caterpillar comes out? It is very hungry. So what the caterpillar will eat? Will it eat the food like us? No. It will begin the same leaf on which it has come out. You all remember I have told on which leaf the caterpillar comes out? Yes, the caterpillar comes out on the same leaf, that is on the milkweed, that is the rui leaf. And after nibbling the leaf, after satisfying its hunger, it begins to grow. And it grows so fast that in first 2 to 3 days, it will not fit in its skin anymore. If we take the example of your uniform, if I tell you all to wear the uniform of first and second standard, are you all able to fit yourself? No. So in the same way, the caterpillar nibbles the leaf and it starts growing very fast. So after growing, when it will not fit in its skin, the caterpillar will molt. Now you will think, what is molting? My dear students, here in the picture you all can see the process of molting is shown. Now, molting means to shed away the old skin. That means the caterpillar will give away the old skin, and below that old skin already the new skin is formed. So the old skin will be given out and the new skin will be replaced. Then again the caterpillar will continue gobbling the food. Now what do you mean by gobbling? To eat the food very fast because it is very hungry. Okay. And what is its food? Yes, again and again I am telling. What will the caterpillar eat? It will begin the milkweed, that is the rui leaf. So it still continue eating the food. Eating the food, again the caterpillar will grow. Again after growing, what will happen? Again it will molt. So in next 2 to 3 days, it will molt again for the second time. In this way, it will continue its molting for 4 times. My dear students, still are listening? How many times the caterpillar will molt? Yes, it will molt for 4 times. So, in this way, it will remain in this stage. That means in the larva, in the caterpillar stage, it will remain for next 10 to 12 days. Understood? Let's continue with the next 2 stage. But do you all remember molting? Yes, molting means to shed away the old skin. So when it will molt for the last time, that means when it will molt for the 4th time, it will view a silky cocoon. That means the caterpillar will view a button of silken thread on the stem of a tree and hang itself from it. That means when it molts, it will form a pupa, and this is the next stage. That means this is the 3rd stage of its growth, and this pupa of a butterfly is known as chrysalis. It will remain in this chrysalis stage for next 11 to 12 days. After coming in this stage, it will not eat anything. But many important changes will take place here. And what are those important changes? It will get 6 long legs. And also it will get 4 attractive wings. That means after coming to pupa stage, the growth is completed, and after 11 to 12 days when the growth will be completed, we will get an adult butterfly. That means an adult butterfly emerges from this pupa. So here we have seen the life cycle of female plain tiger butterfly. But the way female plain tiger butterfly lay eggs on the milkweed, that is the rui leaf, it is not so for other butterflies. If we see the example of black swallowtail butterfly, it will lay the eggs on the plants of carrot or fennel. Even the time for the larva to come out, what we have seen in plain tiger butterfly, the larva will come out after 6 to 8 days. But the larva time, that means the time for the larva to come out, is different for the different butterfly. There is difference in the caterpillar also. Some caterpillar's body is very long, whereas some caterpillars are very hairy. In this way, we find differences in different types of butterflies. I hope you have understood this topic very clearly. Moving forward to our last topic, and the topic is life cycle of insects. My dear students, you will have seen your mummy buying the grains. But buying the grains is not enough. She has to do many other work. That means after buying, she has to clean the grains. Again, she has to store the grains properly in a box. We even store the grains at some places like warehouses. You'll have also seen the grains whenever you'll go to the grocery shop. But after taking such efforts, we find some insects present in the box. Or we can say we can find the insects present in the grain. Now, where does these insects come from? Yes, the female insects lay eggs inside the grains. But we cannot see those eggs. Why? Because they are very small in size. So my dear children, let's take a look at the picture shown. This picture indicates their different stages of growth. They too have the same 4 stages. Their first stage is egg, second stage is larva, third stage is pupa, and the fourth stage is adult. So after laying the eggs in the box, the warmth and the air present in that box is enough for them to grow. With the help of this warmth and air, their growth continues inside the box. So, when we open the box, we see the insects in the grain at their different stages of growth. My dear students, this example indicates us that some animals and insects lay eggs, but we hardly notice those eggs just because they are very tiny in size. But the eggs of some animals are big enough. Can you tell me the example? Yes, example hen. We can easily see those eggs. Why? Because they are big in size. So here I would like to end my lesson. I hope you all have understood the lesson very clearly. Thank you.